It's the Alamo, of course, here in San Antonio. Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the San Antonio Spurs here at AT&T Center. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Russell Westbrook has passed the great Oscar Robertson for first overall in career triple-doubles. Westbrook says, "I just do what you need to do in order to win. My job is to do everything. That's what I do night in and night out, and nobody else does it the same. Simple as that. Kevin, nobody calls a game like you."
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. And now the Lakers starting group. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Kent Bazemore. And for San Antonio, the wingmen, White and McDermott. The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Murray. It's White on the wing. Johnson against Jordan. 6 to shoot. Johnson, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Westbrook, and it comes off the front of the rim. And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be crushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton, takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
Here's Jordan, following the basket by Derek White. Left side, Davis. That shot, no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. White against Bazemore. White the pass to Murray. Over Jordan. Murray, no good.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Kept alive. And it's Davis missing.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
This is it to White. Back to Murray. And stolen by LeBron. Bazemore on the wing.
2 minutes.
And they double up James. They get it back. And James throws it down.
So tenacious on the offensive glass. LeBron using his athleticism to bully the defense.
Bazemore against White. Here's Murray. San Antonio again missing. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And there's the pass to James. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Outside Westbrook. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's what you get from a vet like Bazemore, making the next pass.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
5 on the floor. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Jordan. Anthony comes in for LeBron. Monk's checked in for Kent Bazemore. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Anthony on the wing. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. The jump hook, rebounded by the Spurs. Pass to Eubanks. Here is Forbes, who's guarded by Howard. Forbes the pass to Young, and Young slams it home.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Loads it up for Davis. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's his first.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Malik Monk. One shot.
Free throw drops for Monk.
There's a quiet confidence that Monk seems to play with. You can see he just feels like nobody can guard him. Kid just plays with an edge.
Now Young. Great D that time from Davis. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Los Angeles on top. They lead by a bucket. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for San Antonio, you've got Young, and it's Eubanks in at the 5 spot. Now here's Anthony. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. The shot by Rondo is no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
That's a two-pointer from Walker. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Inside. Now, here's Monk, guarded by Walker. Monk, the pass to Carmelo. In close. Back to Monk. Just 5 on the clock. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
And the first one drops. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, James checked in for Howard. Russell Westbrook comes in for Monk. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Rajon Rondo.
You know, AD's trophy case really speaks to his abilities as a player. He's won a championship in the NBA and at the collegiate level, and a gold medal as part of Team USA.
So it's the Lakers now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Pass to LeBron. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Spurs now. San Antonio trailing here. Murray scanning the floor. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And the Lakers with possession here. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Davis down low. He's covered by Murray. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Davis. LeBron's got 5 now. And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court. But off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides. Just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
Davis, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Wasting no time off the catch. The confidence Davis has is what makes him so dangerous.
Murray, no good. Lakers leading by 6. LeBron kicks to Nunn. Passes to Davis. A shot off that time. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. And he drives in, and that one is hammered home.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
There's the pass to Vassell. Here's Young. Great pass to set up the layup. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And again, it's the Lakers.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
So the wing on the left. Primo, the pass to Murray. Young inside. Davis is there. Now here's Johnson. He's guarded by Davis. Outside for Murray. Clock at 4. Over Nunn. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. So both teams making some changes here.
The floor for the Lakers.
Westbrook surveying the D.
Check out White's discipline on defense. He stayed with his man every step of the way.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show.
Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They led by 2 after the first. Taking a look at the Lakers, Kenny, give us your take.
The road can be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans. Defense, you saw it. That's no. They're playing their focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now.
Shaq, what's your take on San Antonio so far?
Well, their strategy to pound inside has worked well so far. I wouldn't get away from it if I was joining the second half. Keep working into the posts, and you got to win that physical battle.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. So for the Lakers right now, and they have their big 3 all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Kent Bazemore is out there with Jordan.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Murray against James. Tries from 10, and that one goes long. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. James kicks it to Bazemore. That one, no good. Excellent D there by Johnson.
And one of Johnson's teammates recently called him country strong. And Johnson himself acknowledged he has a lot of room to get even stronger. That is scary.
White against Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And there's the ferociousness. Gotta enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And Greg along with the power. Johnson brings great athleticism.
And that makes him a tremendous rebounder. Can switch defensively. It's within the realm of possibility that he becomes an all-star someday.
Now here's Murray. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the rejection by James.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. You better watch out when LeBron is around.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Spurs. Lonnie Walker comes in for DeJounte Murray. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Monk comes in for Russell Westbrook. Lakers leading by 6. And here's Bazemore. And Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
And it's White missing.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Monk finds James. Back to Monk. The 3. Outside for Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Monk. Lets it go with the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the rejection by LeBron. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's in off the backboard. James has got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
San Antonio calls timeout. And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
The Spurs with some changes. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Vassell comes in for McDermott, and it's Bryn Forbes in for White. And then for the Lakers, Anthony comes in for DeAndre Jordan. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Kent Bazemore. Here is Forbes. No points in the game yet for him.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point. Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Walker. Here's Vassell. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Los Angeles ball.
The Spurs making a switch here. Murray's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Nunn's checked in. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. James looking around. Passes it to Anthony. Good, and the assist goes to James. And the Lakers lead by 10.
What unselfish play from LeBron. You can tell he wants to get everyone involved.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Back to the action after this word. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Spurs trail by 10. We've got Young. Johnson is out there with Murray. And it's Vassell in at the small forward. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Murray. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Left side, Westbrook. The pass to Davis. Good on the shot.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
To the middle. Here's Vassell. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Westbrook dishes to LeBron. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Back to Westbrook. And it's in there. Westbrook's got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Different look now for San Antonio. Pirtle, he's checked in for Young. Doug McDermott comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's White in for Bryn Forbes. And then for the Lakers, Jordan, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Kendrick Nunn. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. And he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Westbrook against White, the 11-footer. Second chance shot, and LeBron with the layup. And the Lakers lead by 14.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Pass to Bazemore. Lobs it up for Jordan. Right side Davis. Shoots over Pirtle, and Davis gets it to go on the assist by Jordan. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Pirtle inside. He's covered by Westbrook. 1:32 left to play in the final quarter. Bounce pass from Jordan. Davis. And the basket is good. 11 points for Davis.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Los Angeles.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Outside, Davis. James outside. Back to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. James outside. Trying to get open. It's Davis. And it's LeBron James with the 3.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Pass to Murray. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. White against James. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Russell, congrats. How satisfying is this win?
It was great. You know, did what we were supposed to do. We came in and competed at a high level defensively for the most part and got the win.
And you continue to keep it rolling, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is